What is going on, everybody? It's Albo here, and today we're going to be patrolling in Paleto. As you can see, it has been snowing quite a lot over here up in the north. So we are also going to be using a winter uniform from EUP. We're going to be using BX Bugs' ELS vehicle. We're also going to be using ELS, and we have got quite a lot of new mods installed. We're going to be using Better Advanced Meta Plus by Darkmire today as one of the new mods, which has a few handling improvements for AI, as well as preventing AI from stealing your vehicle. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that in action. And with that being said, guys, let's put ourselves on patrol. We're going to be going 10-8, available for calls. And today I'm going to be trying a slightly different style of patrol with a little less editing. So you get to see me driving a bit more, talking a bit more. And we'll also do some more traffic stops once we do come across them at all. We're going to get a green light, going to be making a left onto the US Route 1. And let's make our way over to the gas station and see if we can get any offenders, or we might get dispatched to some kind of call out by dispatch. Oh, just as I say that, we're going to get a person with a knife call. Little freeze there. Right, I'm going to be going over there, code 3. Actually, we're already here. Now, the suspect is female, so she's probably heard me already. Let me just shut off my siren over here. She's going to approach that car with a very big knife in hand. I'm going to take out my taser. Right, ma'am, get your hands up, get your hands up. Get your hands up now. Ma'am, get your hands up now. No, don't come towards me. Don't come towards me. Taser deployed. She was coming towards me there. Ma'am, get your hands up your head. I've got a pistol now. Yeah, I got a pistol. If you come and get me again, right, no. Get down on the ground. Got to shoot her in the legs. We need... Right, get your hands up, ma'am. Get your hands up. We're going to need some backup here. Man, get down on the ground. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Give me the knife. She's not going to let me give me... Right. Ma'am, I'm going to cuff you, okay? If you do try to make any movements with a knife, you're going to get shot, right? Right, ma'am, you're under arrest right now for possession of an offensive weapon and attempting to stab me. Right? You have the right to remain silent. I'm going to be grabbing you, ma'am. Megan Wild, it's going to be. I'm going to be giving Megan a search. And let's see if she has anything else on her that she shouldn't have here. I'm going to be using search warrant by Darkmire for all that. And let's see if she has anything on her. That's going to be a tourist map and a bottle of coquette. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to assume that's all going to be good. And let's just put her in the back of our car. Oh, actually, right, this car doesn't actually have a back seat. So I'm just going to have to call transport for Megan. And yeah, actually, traffic's been reacting pretty well. I really like these traffic changes, the traffic AI changes in the Better Advanced Meta Plus. What it also does is it... changes the traffic light cycle, so you get more like changes, so you don't have to wait for a traffic light for like 5 minutes, which is really good. And it also prevents lots of the very weird turn right on red things.
Attention all units, a kidnapping in Paleto Bay.
I can just go and shut off my sirens. And yeah, Megan's going to be taken in by that sheriff unit. And we'll be 10-8 back on patrol heading towards the gas station. I was just a little bit too late to pick up that kidnapping progress there. It's that motorcyclist not wearing a helmet. Let me just quickly flip around here. Dispatch, going to be with a motorcyclist over here. We're going to be westbound US Route 1. I currently not got my lights on. This motorcyclist potentially does not have a helmet on. Let me just quickly check that. Actually, he does have a helmet on. He doesn't have a back plate, see? So, it's a good thing we followed him. So let's just give him a stop. Hopefully he can just pull over to the side of the road for us over here. Going to be having a pattern with lots of like changing red and blue lights, so traffic behind us can see that very clearly. That is pattern number 24, as you can see in the bottom right. That is all ELS. Going to be mimicking the motorcyclist off the road here. And as you can see here, ELS now no longer deactivates the siren when you press Q, which was still the case in the older version I was using. Right, so I'm just going to disable my ELS UI, and we're going to be using the new police SmartRadio to do a play check on the motorcyclist. So dispatch, can I get a plate check on the double? It's going to be 20 Tango Victor Charlie 394.
20 Tom Victor Charles 394. No 1099.
Right, it's going to be registered to a Jonah hex. Let's see if I've got Police Computer Plus in. No, I don't think so actually. We're just going to run Jonah hex's name on our radio in a little bit, and let's approach him and make contact and see what this is all about. Hello sir, how are you today? I pulled you over today because you do not have any back license plate, so I basically can't see who you are, what you are, and cameras can't pick you up. Can I get your identification please off you, sir? It's going to be a Jonah Hex, right, so you are the Richard owner, Mr. Hex. If you can just bear with me for a quick minute while I run your details on my computer, please. Right, so let's see what the deal is with Mr. Hex. I'm going to be running this name, what was it? It was going to be Jonah Hex, there we go. Oh. Right, Jonah Hex, license is valid and no active warrants, so that's all going to be checking out. Just going to be questioning Jonah about his license plate, and if he does have a, if he doesn't have anything else running with him, we'll probably just give him a ticket for that, and he'll be on his way. Right, Mr. Hex, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. You got anything illegal in your vehicle, Mr. Hex? Of course not, he says. Right. Have you been drinking at all? No. And what about, have you taken any drugs in the past hours? No. Can I search your vehicle? I can search your vehicle. Okay, Mr. Hex. Right, I'm just going to give you a quick search then. Let's see if that vehicle has anything on it. It's quite easy to search. Is this a bike? Yeah, nothing of interest, right, Jonah? Thank you very much for letting me do that. Because you've been very cooperative with me today, and I feel somewhat sorry for you for being in a t-shirt in this freezing weather. I'm just going to give you a break on the back plate, okay? Make sure you do get it placed on there as soon as possible, because if we do stop you again, then it might, you do have the chance of getting a ticket, okay? So I'm just going to give you a warning this time. Have a good day, and have a good Christmas, okay? See you.
Go on!
Right, so dispatch, we're going to be 10-8, and back on patrol looking for calls. Well, that was good, so we don't really have to give everyone a ticket, really. Especially as Mr. X, they were very cooperative with us. And I was, I was going to give him a rig on that one. Right, so we're now getting reports of a silent alarm call by, on Procopio Drive over there. So let's make our way over there, code 2. We don't want to alert the burglars to our presence. We're going to be going over there with our lights, and hopefully we can catch the burglars in the act without them noticing we are actually coming. So we're going to be making a right over here onto Procopio Drive, it's going to be. And let's just shut off our lights here as well. Alright, I can see the burglars, I can clearly see the burglars. Right, now I can turn on my sirens. Right. Oh, I've actually got a snowball I can throw them. Lads, out of the vehicle, out of the vehicle. Oh, I'm getting driven out, I'm getting driven out. Get out of the vehicle now, get out of the vehicle. Out of the vehicle, both of you. Both of you out of the vehicle, I need backup, I need backup. Down on the ground, no, down on the ground. Sir, get over here. Down on the ground now.
LSPD, don't make me shoot you.
No, sir, get out of the vehicle. Where's my backup? I really need some backup here. Down, down. Oh, we've got one fleeing, we've got one fleeing. I'm going to go for the driver, I'm going to go for the driver because he went and drove the bus at me. So you're under arrest right now for attempted murder of officer and also for burglary, suspected. Michael McNulty. Right, Michael, if you can just have a seat here over here for me. Right, sit down over there, please. And I think the other units arrested the other suspect. So that's all going to be good then. They are going to take care of the other guy, who has now disappeared from our map, which is, I'm just going to assume he got taken in by the other units. I'm going to be running a transport unit for Michael after we give him a search. Right, Michael, what was all that about? Why did you drive your vehicle at me like that? Absolutely no reason to do that. You're going to get charged with a very serious crime over there, It could have been just burglary, and now you're going to get charged with attempted murder for that very reckless action you took at me. Several Polaroids of women showering. Why have you got that on you, Michael? That's not something you should have on you day to day, isn't it? Right, what I'm going to do, Michael, is I'm going to be calling a prison transport unit for you. So if you can just come over here with me, I'm just going to place you over here so they can pick you up in a minute.
In Paleto Bay.
Have a seat over there for me, thank you, Michael.
Roger.
Right, there's our sheriff unit, which is going to pick him up. Going to take him into the sheriff's station. What we're going to do is we're going to search this vehicle really quick just to see if they did manage to take anything which we can use as evidence. I think I'm going to search over here. Yeah, I am. That's because the fence is blocking the driver's side of the car. A Polaroid camera, which actually matches with the Polaroid pictures that we found on him. So yeah, that was kind of hectic. We are going to be calling a tow truck for the van. Whoa, I just picked up a snowball. That's quite funny. Yeah, going to be calling a tow truck for the Speedo. And I've got a snowball in my hand. Let's put that away. There we go. Right, so we're going to get a tow truck out for the Speedo. And are the homeowners at home at all? I don't think so. Well, we managed to recover all their stuff from the car. Maybe the Polaroid camera is actually there. So if they do have anything that they're missing, they can always come to the police station. And, just give us a call and they'll get it back. So 2 burglars in custody. Good job overall. We're going to be code 4 of that call dispatch, and we're going to be 10-8 back on patrol, looking for calls and further traffic infractions. Probably going to be heading... oh, I've got a green blip on the map there. Oh, I think I'm meant to end the call out. Yeah, there we go.
All units, we are code 4.
Oh, I didn't collect the piece of evidence. Right. Oh, so maybe that green blip was a piece of evidence that I should have, like, investigated. I didn't actually think of that at all, because, like, we pretty much caught them red-handed. And we caught them, you know, driving at me, their little minivan, which was, you know, a crime in itself, even without the burglary. They're going to get charged, and we'll be code 4, 10-8 back on patrol. Right, so right now, as you can see, these all of these guys are not making any kind of red turn on the red light, which is actually a feature that Better Advanced Meta Plus has, which I really, really do like. There is also a feature in Better Advanced Meta Plus that allows you to play like with turn right on red. So if you want all the other changes it has, but not the disable better right or right on red, I should say. I keep saying better. Then there's a version for that as well. So if you like right on red, I'm sorry, then there is going to be a version where you can have Better Advanced Meta Plus and not have right on red. Took me a while, but we finally got there. All the betters are getting better of late. Right, going to be looking for further calls. Seems to be a little bit quiet right now. I should never really say that, I guess, because at the moment I say that, I tend to get a call. Well, look at that, we're getting random shots fired. Well, isn't that a bloody coincidence?
Multiple officers down, shots fired.
Right, we're going to be bringing up our lighting UI. We're going to be responding over there on the code 3 response. It's going to be on US Route 1 by the looks of it. It's going to be right up over here on the right. He's probably going to be, yeah, he's going to be behind this block of building. Whoa, we're going to get shots fired. Whoa, shots fired on our vehicle. Shots fired. We need backup. Look at the chunk of health that got taken out of us. Right, let me just quickly turn off my siren here. And I'm just going to take some armor and medkit out my vehicle because I just got pretty low health from that. Right, so he looks to be running towards me. I need to stop this. Yeah. Right, take out your gun. Ooh, shots fired. Come on, guys. Where's my backup? Where's my back? He's got a machine gun. Put your hands up. Sir, put your hands up. Come out with your hands up. No sudden movements. If I see you with a gun, you're going to get shot. Or did the other units kill him? Yeah, he got rifled by that backup there. Ripperinos. Are we going to be calling in EMS? We're going to be using the new Better EMS plugin by PNW Parks fan. I believe this one has some other survivability rates, so you can actually now change the survivability rate of a casualty, and you can customize that per weapon. So, like, if you shot them and you want them always to survive, you can set that, and if you want them always to survive, if you hit them with a baton, for instance, you can also set that. So that is something that PNW Parks fan is currently working on. And I'm sure that might be released soon on LSPDFR after all the bugs get ironed out. Looks like we're going to get an ambulance up over here on scene right now. And hopefully they can do something about this poor chap who got shot. Pretty rightfully, like, whoa, he glitched out a little bit there. Pretty rightfully, I guess, but yeah, it's not a very good thing for people to get shot, so yeah, hopefully he can get revived. We might even be able to charge him off that. Right, let me just close my door, otherwise it's going to be freezing in my car. Right, so we've pretty much got the scene under control. We've got an ambulance, and he's going to be performing CPR on the suspect. Let's see if we can come out of that. Oh, he's going to say, "Oh, they're dead." I was thinking first that we're going to say, "Oh, they're going to come," but no, it was going to be they're dead. Ripperinos.
Such a waste.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So they got killed by a pistol. Pretty sad, but you know. At the end of the day, if you're going to start shooting at law enforcement officers, then that is the risk you're going to take. Better EMS is going to be dealing with the buddy over there, so we'll just let that one be. We're going to be code 4, 10-8 back on patrol. And look at that, just as I go back on patrol, we're going to get a ambulance. I didn't mean to say the ambulance, but we are getting a smoking engine on this vehicle up over here. Let me just perform a traffic stop on it. Yeah, it's definitely got like, whoa, is it going to be fleeing? Oh, he's going to be running. Come on, get after him. He just slipped in the snow. Look at that. That is hilarious. Right, come on, get your stungun out. Sir, stop. In the name of the law, stop there. Right, if you don't stop, you're going to get tasered. Yeah? Just stop for me, please. Right, taser deployed. He's not going to stop. Taser deployed. Sir, if you run from me again, you're going to get tasered again. Okay? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Down on the ground. Down on the ground now. Right, I'm going to be placing you in custody this time, sir. Right, put your hands behind your back for me. Thank you very much. Chris? And Chris, what was all that about then, Chris? Why are you start running from me? I was just going to have a word about your engine with you. That's pretty weird. Why you start running from me from there? You know, you probably now got some more serious charging, like evading officers. Well, you could have just been on your way with a, you know, a ticket for like having a smoking engine. Have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have?
Attention all units. Citizens report.
No, because if he does start running, then I always start wondering, like, why are they running? Do they have any drugs on them? Potentially have any warrants? That kind of thing. What was his name? I think it was Chris. Let me just quickly check what his name was there. His name was Chris Crawford. Right.
Roger, dispatch, we are en route.
Roger that.
Right, we're going to be running a name check on Chris Crawford here. If dispatch can... Oh, actually, he is wanted. So now we know why he was running. Yeah, Chris, if you're going to be... Oh, another smoking engine. Bloody hell. Chris, if you're wanted, then it's not going to be the best idea to drive around in a vehicle like that, because that's going to get you stopped. Right, I'm going to be running a prison transport unit for you, Chris, and we're going to process you and your warrant at the station, okay? Your vehicle is going to be towed away. It's not roadworthy, and you can pick it up later. When it is roadworthy, you get it repaired. Okay? Cool. You go with our other sheriff unit over here, which is going to be a female sheriff unit. We're going to be getting a tow truck. And every time I press G, I seem to, like, pick up a snowball. Yeah. Look at that. Let's try throwing a snowball just for fun. It's actually quite funny that you can do that. I never knew that you could do that with the snow mod. Anyway. Vehicle's going to get towed. We are going to be 10-8 of that. We are... Oh, actually, we're going to be code 4 of that. We're going to be 10-8 back on patrol. I always mess up my codes. They're pretty new to me, the codes, because obviously I'm not natively from the US. I'm actually from the UK. So the code learning is quite a big process for me. And does take some time. But yeah, I'm getting there gradually. Whoa! Oh! Yeah, I'm just going to have to ignore that, because that happens all the time. It's basically the fault of the driving AI. It does happen a lot less, though, with better Advanced Meta Plus. I think Darkmire, what he's done is he's... what is this car doing? It's green. I think Darkmire, what he's done is he's like increased the distance before the AI starts braking. Like that basically means that the AI does start braking a bit earlier.
Attention all units. We've got a civilian.
I'm going to be making a left turn to the gas station over here. He's coming over here at really high rates of speed. And I'm probably going to run some radar on this traffic just to see if they have any like flags, just to see if they're not speeding, anything of that sort. Speed over here is going to be 50. So yeah, hopefully we don't catch anyone, because that's ideally not what we want. Actually, whoa, we're going to get... Whoa, goodness, well actually we can't deal with that right now, because we're going to get a person with a gun call over on the train tracks, so we're going to be going over there on the Code 3 response. Looks to be over here in the farm, actually, which is totally covered in snow. It really looks really good. Oh, bloody hell, took out that pole. Let's see if we can get any... Whoa. I thought it was that cow for a moment, but actually we've got a lady over there with someone at gunpoint. We're going to need some very, very, very immediate backup. Let me just turn off my siren. I'm not sure why that lady hasn't done anything yet, because I'm obviously here with my lights on. Is this some kind of hostage situation? Ma'am? 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 Ma'am, get your hands up. Get your hands up now. Get your hands up. Oh, this car's getting in the way. Ma'am, get your hands up. She's gonna trip over the snow. Ma'am, get your hands up now. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. No sun movements, okay? Down on the ground now. Ma'am, you're under arrest for threatening someone with a gun and for evading me, right? You have the right to remain silent. Have you got that gun on you? It's going to be giving you a quick search. Right, if you do have anything on you, best tell me now before I find it, okay? We found a pouch of tobacco, right. Right, obviously you threw the gun over there somewhere, and I must have picked it up. So, yeah, that's all going to be good then. Jesse, you're going to be transported over to jail. Well, you have to face charges for a mugging and for evading me.
Roger.
This is going to be taking her over to my car. Hopefully the transport you can get up onto this little bit of area. Yeah, there we go. Right, she's going to be taken into custody, and we're going to be code 4 of that, and we're going to be rolling back towards the sheriff station. Right, so let's make our way past this unit. Actually, let's just give our light pattern a quick change. Hey, look at that. Now it's a really different light pattern. We've changed the secondary lights, so you can immediately say that it looks quite a lot different. There are 99 light patterns in the game, or in ELS, that you can select from, so there's plenty of customization. And I really do enjoy the fact that you can actually change them on the fly. Look at that. That looks brilliant, doesn't it? And if you don't like it, you know, you can just press go to the next one. This is another one again. The car's going to start pulling over because I'm on a code 2 response, so that's not to worry. Right, let me just turn on my lights, we don't need them now. But it's actually really cool. I've really played around such a lot with the whole lighting pattern and sirens thing. It's really fun to do. It is really, really fun to do, and it's also really fun to actually be able to customize the vehicles.
Attention unit 1.
Hot pursuit of a tanker? I'm going to leave that to the military, I think. I'm just going to make my way over to the... Whoa, that guy ran a light! Oh, that guy blatantly ran through that red, and I knew that because we were on green, and he just came sailing through that intersection at a ridiculous rate of speed. Look at him revving his engine as well! Goodness me, nearly hitting the back of that other vehicle. Look at that engine rev, what are you doing? Pedestrian, get out of the road. Bloody, ooh, why is everyone running reds today? This is crazy. Actually, he might be trying to get out of the way of me, but... Goodness me, this guy definitely didn't have any excuse to run the red back there at the intersection where I saw him pass through when I had a green light. So we're just going to have him pull over to the side of the road for us, and we're going to be doing a plate check on the vehicle as well. Right, dispatch, can I get a plate check on a, what's it going to be, the model? I'm actually not sure, the Mesa. Can I get a plate check on the Mesa? 20 Queen Tango Yankee 627, please, dispatch.
Target license plate 20 Queen Tom Young 627. A traffic violation.
Right.
Proceed with caution.
Going to be registered to a Kane Hiroshi, and the flag is going to be expired registration. So in case you didn't know yet, I'm using the new police smart radio, and that actually has integrated flags. So any flags that come up on police radio are like literally in the game itself. They are bound to every single plugin. So if it says expired registration, it's no longer random. It's actually taken from some kind of database, which is really cool. Anyway, good afternoon, sir. This is Albo M25 from the Sheriff Department. Can I get some identification off you, please? I pulled you over today because you blatantly ran that red back there, and you were revving your engine quite a lot as well. So, Kane, if you just bear with me for a minute, I'm just going to run your details, okay? Right, let's just get a plate or a name check, actually, on Kane Hiroshi. Let's see what comes back on that. That's going to be valid narrative warrants. Okay, that's all going to be good then. Right, Mr. Hiroshi. Because of the way you were driving, okay, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Have you had a drink today? Yes, they are hydrated, right, fair enough. What about any drugs? No. Okay, actually, I can also ask you, what was all that riffing about? What the hell do I care? Right, don't get cheeky with me, Kane, because if you give me answers like that, I'm probably just going to give you another ticket for it, right? Because you're giving me an answer like that, I'm also going to require you to provide me with a specimen of breath, and I'm going to be searching your vehicle, because I don't like cheekiness from you. Right, waiting for a breathalyzer result. Actually, you have been drinking, Kane. What have you been doing today? You're actually at 0.064, which is not over the limit, but it's definitely, you know, you've definitely had alcohol, and that is not a good thing for your driving. What about drugs, Kane? Have you had any drugs today? I'm going to be running a drug ELISA test on you. So you could provide me with a sample, thank you very much. That's going to be negative, okay. Right, Kane. You got alcohol in your system, you were revving your engine, you ran out red, okay. I'm going to be searching a vehicle. Right. Just bear with me for a minute. Right, we found a hammer, a note written in a foreign language, and a portable battery pack, which, you know, is not illegal, but it's kind of suspicious. You might have been doing some burglaries in around this area. But yeah, what can I do? I don't have any evidence of that, so yeah, we're just going to have to make do with the ticket. Okay, Kane, because of the way you've been driving today, I'm going to be giving you a ticket of $500 for careless driving. That is for the red light and the revving of your engine, okay? So please be a bit more considerate in future, right? If the red light shows, please stop. It is very dangerous to run the red light, especially at the speed you did, and in the snow with a reduced braking distance as well, Kane. Right, and the revving of the engine, that is pretty much unnecessary. It just causes stress to yourself, so just try not to do that, okay? And if you do that, you know, you're just going to get more and more tickets. It's going to cost you more and more money, right? Right, besides that, have a great Christmas, and yeah, have a good one. Right. Yeah, that is pretty much unacceptable behaviour in my book. You can't be blowing through red traffic lights at that rate of speed, especially not in the snow. And definitely not been drinking like that. So yeah, that's why the ticket was such a high, ticket, which I think pretty much matched the crime. And with that being said, guys, we're going to be rolling up back into the sheriff's station, and I'm probably going to be ending the patrol over there, guys. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the patrol. If you do enjoy my videos, please remember to leave a like, and if you'd like to stay up to date with my future content, please consider subscribing as well. All the mods I've used can be found below in the description, with the exception of ELS, this vehicle, and this siren, which are currently unreleased, unfortunately, because they will all probably be released together once ELS is ready for release, which I really hope is going to be really soon. We've made some more progress on the whole ELS release. Lady Dispatch stopped talking through me. We made quite a lot of more progress on the whole ELS. I managed to fix some last bugs. You know, the one where key presses that weren't actually bound to a key were triggered when you press them, like the Q key from Mimic. That shut off your siren. That is now fixed, as we saw in this patrol, so that is all good. So yeah, I would say a release is going to be sooner rather than later. But I'm still not in a position to make any more announcement like that. Once I am in a position to make an announcement on the release date, I'll do that for sure. So stay up to date with my channel. I will be posting a video on here when you know, the release date is public and when I'm allowed to announce it, along with some further information just about the whole getting ELS set up and getting into the flow of ELS itself. So with that little rant over about ELS and releasing, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Alba1125, and I hope to see you all in the next patrol.